What's up? We're here with Andrew, about to show off his jank deck. look at all those cards.
This is the best deck ever. 60 cards. You know?
All right, for the Jank Edison tournament that our local has hosted.
Keeping things, competitive. I'm on the frog guys.
Oh, frog
deck
package.
thinning, nice and consistent.
Only 4? That's
well,
Yeah.
Gotta spice it up.
Yeah.
And then we're on the classic heroes. We got we got Stratos, the evil guy, and the malicious edge. Since we got the frogs, we got the
Can you
synergy
explain
there.
these ratios though?
Hey, these cards are all really good, but I want to see some other stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, continuing on the standard frog list, always plays one lone fire, one dandy. Titanial, Mystic Tomato, get your Infernal Prodigy. Since I'm playing plants, I might as well, plants versus zombies. We got all these zombie guys here. They're all pretty all right.
All right. Those ratios look pretty standard.
Yeah. Well, I cut one goblin zombie.
Right.
You'll see why later.
Right.
So I'm on these psychic guys for the E-Telly package.
Sick.
Can't play hero frogs without your couple monarchs.
Yeah, the best ones.
Yep. And then we're on the Fader, Treg, Gores combo.
Oh yeah, nice hand trap.
Moving on to some of the best cards in the deck. We've got Morphing Jar, Grand Mole, Gale, Sangan, MVP today, Marshmallow. Never saw it, but if I did,
This
it'd
is
be
limited.
over.
Yeah, this is limited.
This card's really good. Breaker and Cyber Dragon to round out the monsters. Cyber Dragon put in some work today. Got rid of an obelisk off a Sidra Plague, Anyway, I cut the second Goblin Zombie for Upstart
This is
Goblin.
what, 30 monsters?
Something like that.
You cut the
Rhoda,
second Goblin Zombie for upstairs, what you said?
Yeah. Rhoda, I dead drew this a couple times because I already saw the Stratos. I forgot I wasn't playing it. I cut the Warrior Lady last minute, so, We're on the Allure. Gotta, keep drawing cards. Foolish. Book of Life to, go with our zombies. The E-Telly goes pretty crazy. Trunade, I went 2-2. I could have went 3-1 if I played this better, but, happens. Heavy, MST, got to clear the back row. And then, of course, Book of Moon, always pretty good. Brain, Vortex, and we'll clear a little bit of space here. And then some of the traps we've got, pretty standard, staples.
This might be the most standard looking part of your deck.
Yeah, it's pretty standard. One bottomless, very standard. Karma Cut, Wing Blast, Regeki Break, typical frog stuff. We're on the Trap Stun, the Yada. I was hoping this came up, but, sometimes it doesn't.
Bad meta
things happen. Dust Tornado. Compulse, Call the Hunted. Sometimes conflicts with Gores, but we got the Trunade to, work with that. We've got the Starlight Road for when they try to heavy storm us and get rid of our Magic Cylinder and Phoenix Chain.
Nice. Nice. And this is what, 60 cards?
60 cards, gotta keep things,
Keeping it lean.
Yeah. Well, I tried to do 100 cards today, but they said no. So, extra deck, we've got Goyo, Thought Ruler, Black Rose, Cataster, Mistworm, Dark End, Colossal, Stardust, Android, Arm, Brio, of course, the zombie guy. We got this psychic fella. This never came up, but could come up. We got the Flamvel. This did come up, but this got wrecked by a Shadow Ghoul, so be careful about Shadow Ghoul. The
Shadow Ghoul?
Yeah. Max was on it. It's
like
that
the Labyrinth Wall
thing?
thing?
The Labyrinth Wall card. Yeah, and then Armor Master never came up. This card's terrible. Why would you summon that when you could make like this life transfer guy? So just keep that in mind. And then I got my couple tokens. So.
Very. What was MVP?
MVP today.
Was there an MVP?
MVP. Gotta be, I had a pretty good line today earlier where I attributed Goblin Zombie to make a dupe lock off the Substitute. That was pretty cool. Honestly, should probably cut the Legacy of Yatagarasu or the Rhoda for a Miracle Fusion. I could have put that in here. Could have come up a lot.
I looked over and you had a full board of like 3 synchros and 2 monsters.
Yeah, so I had I was playing against heroes. He went Terra Firma, attack directly. I went Gores, get my 2,500 token. And then I went normal Goblin Zombie, Itelli,
Oh, yeah.
make the Goyo take his Black Rose,
Oh,
and then
I see.
pop off with like Mizuki Plague to make the Brio.
I see.
Just kind of go crazy. Had a couple games like that. The zombies put in some work today, you know.
I see. Very nice. Thanks for sharing, Andrew.
I lost to 6 Sam though. Be careful with that one.
Yeah, that's a meta threat.
Yeah,
All right,
and
thanks.
There's the deck box, you know.
Pure Jank, amazing.